was approximately 455 foot tall, approximately 355 foot in diameter, and it was the largest ever cooling tower or structure to be imploded on a DOE site anywhere in the world from our knowledge. We won that project on a free and open competition for a Best Value Award with the DOE at the Savannah River Site. And at 455 foot tall, it was a very unique and complex structure to bring down. We were also awarded a 100% safety bonus by the DOE and the prime contractor for achieving a zero safety award across the board, which meant 0 OSHA recordables and a 0 DART rating for the entire duration of the project. When you incorporate or you're doing a radiological or environmental demolition project, one of the biggest concerns is fugitive dust emissions or having any of those contaminants get off-site during the work. The way we control that is with custom designed what we call turbine high lifts, and we've taken a turbine fan that's designed by Buffalo Turbine located here in Springville, New York, and we've attached it to a basic or conventional man lift. We've re-engineered the safety factors of that man lift where we remove the basket and then we install the turbine head of it in place of the basket, and that allows us to do point source dust suppression right where the activity of the dust creation is happening. And that helps ensure a high degree of safety and also mitigates the potential for any fugitive dust or emissions or radiological contaminants to exit the site. The Oil Quick system has been absolutely phenomenal. It reduces man-hours at risk greatly. It eliminates the need for us to put people in suits and respirators and to do physical manual changes out of attachments. One operator sitting in the cab can change from a shear over to a hammer, over to a bucket, or a thumb, all right from the cab. And he does it in a matter of minutes versus several men taking an hour or two to accomplish the same task. The demolition and the entire process is really a closely choreographed operation. It involves RADCON control, it involves off-site and on-site monitoring of the air and the area surrounding where the demolition is happening. We monitor the wind. When it's too windy, we don't work. If the wind's blowing in the wrong directions or things like that, we will curtail the work. And we also don't just go crazy on the demolition of it. The demolition is performed in a very prescribed and quantified manner. When we are into a very high-level contamination area, work will go slower so that we can be closely monitoring the work and applying enough fixatives and surfactants and dust suppression to ensure that no contaminants would ever exit the site or the facility. So first of all, it starts with a good evaluation of what does the customer want, what does the client look for. So they typically have an end state in mind. So once we can work with them to determine what they want for an end state, then we start focusing in on what will it take to reach that end state. It will typically start with a hazard assessment of the site from a safety evaluation and engineering to make sure that you know what the environmental constituents are, what you need to do to protect the workers and the local environment. Then we'll create a site-specific safety and health plan that will apply and the workers will utilize on a daily basis when they do their work. And then we'll start designing equipment and determining the means and methods that we will use to actually perform the work. And from there, we define then the number of workers and how long it will take.
Fire.
I think it's, in a few words, it's a dedication to the right safety culture. It's an ethical commitment to do the right thing all the time. And it's also a dedication of a commitment to your people and your people's commitment to share those same cultural values around safety as job one and doing the job right the first time. The old adage of measure twice and cut once is absolutely applicable to doing work safely and compliantly in the nuclear and radiological demolition world.
For more Contractor of the Year videos, click the playlist on the screen now.